take you far away, my king.
Manu, how are you?
Good, good. I'm feeling great. It's hot here today, but that's nice. Yeah.
Well, as I said before, but in Spanish, of course, we're here to talk about Grief, your fourth studio album that will be released next month. How do you feel about this?
It's a cool feeling. I finally wanted out there for people to listen to it and give feedback on it. Yeah.
That's great. Well, a decade ago, you released the Zeal and Ardor demo on Bandcamp as part of a challenge. Today, 10 years later, we're just a few days away from the release of your fourth album. At that time, did you think you will get to this point?
Not at all. I mean, even the first time we were offered a concert, it was like, what? Really? You want me to play? And it's always been like that. I'm always surprised at the reactions and that I get to do this. So yeah, I couldn't have imagined.
This is the first time you recorded an album as a full band. What prompted the change, and how did the results vary in this, in your opinion? Because I think it's your best work until now. It's very good produced.
Well, to me, Zeal and Ardor is at its best when we play live, and that's because of the people, obviously, who play their instruments better. Um, so it was a cool process, but in the studio, it was hurting my ego because I noticed I'm probably not a good bass player because I saw how it's properly done. But I think the result speaks for itself. It's I couldn't have done this alone. It's good.
So, well, many people consider Zeal and Ardor a kind of solo project for Manuel, but do you consider it now is a full band?
Definitely. I think it's Zeal and Ardor now is these people. It's no longer just me. I might write the songs, but that's the only thing I do alone. The rest is teamwork.
Well, Zeal and Ardor is a melting pot, just like you, because you were born in Switzerland, for have an African American mother. Your father is Swiss too, but musicians. You grew up with a big metal influence, as I know, and then you moved to New York, which is another huge cultural melting pot itself. I think all this helped you to create that that very original project. Something is difficult to find these days.
Yeah, I think I'm very much a product of my surroundings, and I'm happy to have the ones I have. But I think there's also really cool bands out there that are just trying new weird shit, and it's become a more welcoming scene, I think, for strange projects. So it's I think we have a good time for metal now. Imperial Triumphant are doing really cool stuff, and even if you don't like them, Sleep Token are doing interesting new things. Or um I'm forgetting how they're called. Fuck this guy. Igor, for instance, is such a weird,
Yeah,
weird project, but it's
it's
just
cool.
fun. Yeah.
Do you think what do you think is your influences now for creating Seal and Order?
Like musically,
Yeah,
all sorts of stuff. I listen, to electronic music, to classical, to just pop stuff also. I just love music. So it's um some of my songs are like pop songs cosplaying as metal songs. And I think that's it's because I listen to a lot of shit. Yeah.
that's cool. Well, the topic of this Satanism is emblematic for Seal and Order, something that is not new, but it seems
Mhm.
to gain relevance in the recent years. Do you think it continues to be an issue of impact within today's society? Because, well, I saw many people accusing the inauguration of the Olympic Games as satanic.
Yeah, I mean that's weird. But honestly, if you want to shock people, I don't think Satanism is the way to go. It's been done so much, and I think it doesn't really have I mean, it doesn't shock people anymore. You can have the Satanic Bible as your album cover. It's like, oh, it
Yeah,
doesn't really have an impact anymore. Um, but I guess I didn't understand how it's satanic. I mean, there was the head of Marie Antoinette, which was, but that wasn't satanic. That's history. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
but there's something specific because they kind of made an interpretation of the last soup, but was not the last soup, was something Greek. But people
yeah.
say, "Oh my God, they made a trans and gay interpretation of the last soup." You know, people,
Yeah.
it's,
People
it's
have
weird.
time. They have too much time sometimes. Oh my God. Yeah.
Well, Zeal and Ardor is more than a decade ago now. What means Zeal and Ardor for you now?
So many things. Of course, it's my job. Then it's the friends I get to spend time with. Actually, that's the thing I associate it with most, because now it's a group and it's people I really, really like, and we travel the world and scream at strangers together. That's the project. Yeah.
You have a great growth in the last years. You are a very well-known band here in Mexico. A lot of people is wanting to see you here live, and you will be in the US this year, I think. But what
Yeah.
about Latin America?
We really want to get to LATAM. Like it's we're pushing so hard for the booker to do it, and we don't have an excuse. We really want to go. So I think next year will be the year. I can't promise everything, obviously, but we would fucking love to do it. Yeah. Hey, this is Manuel from Zeal and Ardor. I'm here talking about my album Grief and Greif. You're listening to Suma Inferno.